Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me show
Should
set up
properly.
real quick.
Like.
I need to. Oh, the NDI source needs to be muted. That we're not doubling over on audio. We'll do that. Maybe bring that down a touch. Alright. And that should be good to go. I believe, at least. NDI source set up. That's no, yeah. I wanted to change that, yes, to 215, because that's the amount I've done. I had to count them up before stream started, so I can make sure I knew how much I had already did. Let me know if any audio or visual things need to be changed. We had quite a few, issues over the past little bit, so I think everything's set up. Got my microphone. I'm using my phone as my camera, so I can actually like look at my TV, which is cool. Again, this is a very, very crude setup. Like, this is a fast, crude, stupid setup that I hate so much. Like, for instance, like I just have memory. There's just RAM right here in this desk. I don't know why, but well, I do know why. But like, it's crude. I need to get a better setup. This room is just unfortunately not set up very well because I usually leave my computer right there behind me, and that's too far from the television. If I got a longer cable, I probably could do it easily, but for now, we're gonna have to keep it this way. One thing I want to check real quick is I want to check, but what I need to do is put my stream on Discord real quick. Just in case people don't know I'm live. I doubt they do, but you know. Not everybody's awake yet. Okay, we can minimize that. We don't need that open. I don't mind leaving the properties to this open so we can change that at least. Put it over my face so I don't have to see my face. Hold up real quick. Let me change this in Discord. I was going to stream 2 hours ago. That didn't happen. I wanted to, but unfortunately it just didn't happen like that. And I guess there really is nobody in my Discord, so it doesn't really matter. I think the other guy actually left. Diamond. He doesn't even like me. Cool. Alright, well, put that in there. Just in case people are like, yo, Weather's live. Go watch Weather. So, hi. Welcome to shiny hunting for shiny Eevees. As I said in the chat before, if you've seen that, I am trying to go for shiny Eevees because I want to try to complete the whole collection. I currently have shiny Glaceon, shiny Sylveon, and I will have a shiny Jolteon from me, Naxer, and Panda's little challenge run that we haven't done in a while, but I do have a shiny Eevee for that, which I got in one egg, which is pretty dang awesome in my opinion. But I've been trying to get more shiny Eevees ever since then, and I've hatched 215 eggs, as you can see on the screen there. So that's that. If I look back over here, apologize, I'm looking at like chat. Chat is over here. I could put chat right here, but really crude setup, like I said before. I haven't streamed in a while, and I haven't streamed by myself in a while, so this is going to be a little interesting. So if anything goes wrong, I apologize, but we'll try our best, hey? We'll try our best. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful time recently. I got to get back to some videos, and I've got some things on the back burner right now. There is a video I am working on currently, just haven't had any time, unfortunately, because, you know what, let's just start doing things, so that way I'm not being lazy here. Yeah, I have some things on the back burner. I just haven't had the time to do anything with that recently, and so I want to, don't get me wrong, I do, but man, it's been quite a busy time. For those who don't know, I work at a university, right? And it's the end of the semester, so it's quite a busy time. We have finals this next week and graduation to deal with, and that's going to be a fun little situation. I've actually got to go to work today. Got to go to work today, so I don't have a ton of time to stream today. I'll probably stream, I would say, an hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 hours is going to cut it close, though, so I may go a little less than that. But yeah, it's been busy and stressful, so I haven't had like a ton of motivation when I get home, especially. Like, I might have time at home, but I don't necessarily have motivation because I'm so stressed out from all the nonsense that goes on at work. So hopefully soon enough we will have my back burner video running soon, and the countdown will be back. It hasn't been up for 3 weeks, and I apologize. That is completely my fault. Countdown is really not all that hard to record, in my opinion. So I will have the countdown out pretty darn fast. I think I'm hopefully gonna have one out like tomorrow or Monday. I consider doing it on Mondays instead of Fridays, but I don't want to do that. I think Friday's a better day for it. I really do feel like Friday's a better day for the countdown, because it's like the end of the week, you know. Of course, everybody wants to see what's going on with Pokemon. They've got time at the moment. So, but yeah, that'll be back. Again, I apologize. I don't really have any like super diehard fans by any means. If I was a bigger YouTuber, again, you know, of course, this would be quite a concern. But since I'm a smaller YouTuber, I've only got 231 subs, which is awesome. Thank you. Really awesome, actually. I gotta change this to 20. So yeah, been quite busy. This last week we've had actually this last week wasn't as bad as the week before. We ran into a kitty fly. Nice. Hey, welcome, Portmaster. Glad to see you showed up again. It's been a while since I've seen you around. But yeah, so we had like some crazy like events the other week, right? And that was quite busy to deal with. One of them was like just kind of like random out of nowhere thing. Like, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know how big it was, unfortunately. So it kind of caught us off guard quite a bit and took a while to clean up after. But this last week wasn't too bad. We had a swim meet, which is normal for our building, and so on and so forth. We had some events like that, but other than that, it wasn't too horrid. And this next week, I don't expect it to be horrid. We probably will have a couple finals being held in the building. Other than that, though, I don't think it's going to be bad. There shouldn't be any reason for it to be bad. Shouldn't be. So, anyway, I will have the time. And after that, actually, I should mention, I do have the week after next off. So I will have like 9 days in a row off, which is wonderful. I only do that once a year. And so that's going to be so nice to honestly sit down and be able to do many different things. Not just YouTube. Well, mostly YouTube, I think. I'll be able to stream quite often, actually. But I'll also probably play some Minecraft and try to work on some stuff with that. I've been wanting to stream Minecraft. I was going to do that today instead of Pokemon. Originally, that was my plan. I was going to go build in Morge World on the JFS. But I am still not sure if my computer can stream Minecraft at the moment. I did upgrade RAM. And that should help, but I don't know if it necessarily will. So that's something I need to test off camera before I do anything with that. But I'm a Pokemon channel, so I'm going to stream some Shining at it, of course. But yeah, so anyway, that's the update for you guys, I guess. I might throw that up on the channel just so people know what's been going on. I don't know if anybody's really been concerned about the countdown not being out, but yeah. Honestly, it's better to follow me on like Twitter or join my Discord if you want like more information on that. on like what's been going on recently. I don't really post anything in my Discord at the moment because there's really nobody there. I have a bunch of just my friends there, and they already know what's going on anyway. But Twitter is definitely a good place to follow me on if you like want notifications on like what I've been doing recently and like when videos are gonna come out. It's a good place to follow me for that. I try to be active on Twitter as much as I can. Not necessarily like super active because I'm not like a giant fan of social media. I do have a Twitter, but I don't have like a Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. I've never been interested in those other social medias at all. Twitter's the only one that really even interests me. And even that, I don't use it like a ton, but I try to. So, but that's a good place to follow me if you want information. Or join my Discord. Because it would be great to grow a community on that, to be honest. The Laser Knights, my friends, Sam and Max, they have a Discord they've been growing over the past like 7 months or 8 months or so, and it's turned out, you know, fantastic. A thriving community of people that are just wild about their mod Biome Makeover and anything Minecraft related. So it's wild. I don't know. I would love to see that same community growing around Pokemon from my Discord, but that's going to take some time. So again, it's there if you want to join. It's linked down below, and it's on my YouTube page as well, on my banner. I wonder how people will kill the Warden in the Caves and Cliffs update. Yeah, that's an interesting question, because we don't really know much about the Warden yet. Really, like, it's going to be a tough mob, we know that. Kind of, sort of like a mini-boss, I would almost say. I would almost assume that it's on, like, the same level as, like, an Elder Guardian, essentially. I don't see it being, like, a mob that spawns, like, crazy, you know, like a creeper or a skeleton. I would see it being something that's a little more rare. Maybe you could only find a specific amount in a Deep Dark before they don't respawn. I don't know, maybe that would be interesting, but it's going to be a really difficult mob, considering like what they showed off. The guy had netherite on, and he still got destroyed. So, so there's that, but I'm sure people are going to come up with some very unique ways of doing it. Very unique ways. Of course, we don't know much about them yet. I'm hoping that soon we'll have an update on those. But I know those aren't coming out until the second part of 1.17. So, unfortunately, we won't have them until next year. But it's alright. It's alright. Something I'm trying to learn right now with that split of the update is that I'm trying to be okay with it. I understand why they did it, and I support them, but I'm trying to be okay with it nonetheless. Because I want it now, because we were gonna update to another world on the JFS, and that's not gonna happen until next year now, unfortunately. But that's all right. It's all right. All right. So that's another 5. That's 225. I'm trying to keep a track on how many I hatched. I did do like a Tyrant search for a while, but I never got one. Honestly, I mean, I only did like 300 eggs, but really, I didn't stream it and stuff. That's why I put Cutie Fly down at the bottom, because that was the last one I streamed, I think. At least the last one I got when I streamed. I've gotten plenty of shinies since. Actually, I can show them off if I really want to. Oops, that's my bag, not my Pokemon. If we go, let's see, where's my shiny boys? Team member, shiny boys. I got, oh, oops, nope. That's not what I want. I did get this in like Pokemon Sword like ages ago when I was doing like a challenge run. I just ran into it, which was wild. So I caught that. That was awesome. This is where my Glaceon is normally, but that's the one I'm actually breeding right now. We've got the shiny Sylveon. Of course, we got the Gorgeist we got on camera, which is cool. And we got Sure. And we got our other Sure that I got off camera from the same batch, which is awesome. I do have my Ninetales in here from, like, Sun and Moon, the one that Nixer gave me. Zeraora, the one from Pokemon. I got Nickit off camera, which is cool. And it was only like 110 eggs or something like that. It was wild. It really wasn't a lot. I got this one, I want to say from, like, Max Raid Battles. This is the one from Oraz. I got this one a while back, and like Sun and Moon, I think. Same with the Munchlax. And Daily Luckbuzz, I actually found in the Crown Tundra. Just ran into it randomly. So that was wild. But those are the eggs I have pretty much since. But I'm trying to still get all the Eevees that I need to move that back to that page, so I'm not putting eggs on that box. There we go, this is the one I want. Put eggs into that box, please. But yeah. So that's wild. All the wild stuff there I've gotten. I like the Nickit a lot. I don't want to evolve it. Nickit is really cool, shiny. I guess I could probably try to get another one so I can like have a Nickit and a Thievul, but whatever. My main goal right now is just the Eevees. I could probably go for like some other mons. I do want to get like a shiny Berserker, would be cool, and so on and so forth. I don't really have a list, but for now, the Eevees are my goal. So we'll try to get as many Eevees as we possibly can. And I'm probably wasted all my luck on the one shiny Eevee that I got for the other one, with it only being one egg. I probably wasted all of my luck on that. Knock on wood. So hopefully, I keep looking over here because I'm used to my camera being over here on my computer, and so I'm trying to use my new phone as a camera because it's got a dope camera in it. It's like, we might as well use it when my computer only has like a trashy like 720p camera, because Mac is horrible at updating their cameras. But they're really stupid good at their phones, so might as well use my phone. I don't even know which one to look into as well. Like, I have there's three cameras on the phone. It's like, which one do I even look at? I just have to focus on like the middle, focus on the middle of the Mickey face there, and hopefully I'm looking at the right thing because I'm using the back camera. Not the front camera, so I can't see myself. Actually, I don't really want to see myself, but yeah. This has been a heck of a day, my dudes. I'll tell you that right now, my dudes. It's been a heck of a day. It's been quite a busy one. It shouldn't have been either. Like, I went to sleep at like 3 a.m., I want to say. Maybe a little later than that. I think it was 3 a.m. Because we stayed on Discord for like ages last night. And I finally just like was like, I'm gonna pass out. So I went to bed. I woke up at like 8. Right? And I was gonna get up and try to get ready for stream, because I was gonna stream at like 11 originally, which was like hours ago. I would have already been done by now if that was the case. But I went back to sleep. I was up until like, I want to say 10 or 10. No, was it 10? Was it 10:30? I want to say it was like 10 or 10:30. But something like that, at least. I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to have enough time. So I took a shower and stuff, and then went downstairs to get food, and kind of spent a little too long down there. I had it set for 12:30, and that passed by real quick, because I didn't set up the stream before I went down to get food. Which I should have set up the stream before then, because this was a lot of setup today. But yeah, that's my day so far. That's my day. Oh, I had to run to the store too, so I can get like a way to like put my phone up And as funny as it stupid is, like, I went to Walmart, you know, the place that has everything, and they didn't have anything. They didn't have, like, a tripod for phones, or at least a good one. Like, they had a kit, but it came with, like, everything. It came with, like, a microphone and all these other, like, clips and stuff. I'm like, I don't need that. I already have a microphone. I don't need a, you know, a massive amount of things. So I have this thing here that I've had for ages. Probably like over a year. I used this last year actually on my shiny hunts. So I have it sitting on this, and it's not really all that stable, I'll say. Hopefully it works, but it's not all that super stable. But they didn't have any tripods for like phones there, which surprised me. Especially since, like, yeah, that's a lot more, like a thing nowadays. People using phones on tripods. Is a lot more of a thing. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I'm just a silly Pokemon YouTuber, man. I don't know anything about tripods. I should. But I don't. Alright, almost 2:30. Almost 2:30 ergs. That is 2:30. Can never tell sometimes. Cool. Cool. I don't know which one I'm going to go for next. Probably like Leafeon, just to finish up Gen 4. And we'll really just finish up the later gens at this point. And then we'll go for the rest of Gen 1. I guess, yeah, I'm going to have to get... How many am I going to actually have to get? Like, we got to get... we already have Jolteon. Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, and an Eevee. So 6 more. Okay. We need to get 6 more Eevees then. That's going to take a while. That's going to take quite a while. It'll be a cool collection in the end, I think, but... Oh, I need to change that. Shoot. Forgot to change that. Okay, there we go. 230 eggs. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good one? I mean, I see that it says there's 0 viewers in there, so maybe I shouldn't have asked that. I may only go until about 3:30, maybe 4. I'm gonna try to be careful because I've got to go to work at 5, or I got to be there at 5. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. I only got 2 hours until then. So I might finish in the next 40 minutes or so. Yeah. Here we go. Hold up. Sorry about that. I'm actually going to put this here so I can actually see the chat. I want to see if I can see the chat, and that'll be a little nicer. So I don't have to be looking over here constantly. Alright. How many more do we have? I think 3 more? So I'm looking over there, Connor. Don't look over there. Gotta look right here. Okay. So that's 35. Sorry, I'm not really saying anything for the people who are watching the VOD. I don't think anybody's in the chat right now, so it's kind of awkward. I'm trying to think about things to say, but just I don't know what to say. My anxiety is starting to get the better of me, which I don't want it to be that way, of course. It'd be nice to have a community. That's what I'll say. It'd be nice to have a community, but I can't complain. I do have a group of people who do watch me, and I'm happy with that. I'm gonna try to do like a random question generator because I need something to talk about. These aren't fun. These are just serious questions. Let's see. Okay. Do you have a dream
Mom
job
means
in mind?
everything.
What would it be?
She opened our hearts to laughter and opened her
Well, that's a good
ears
question, I
in our
think.
times of need.
Good question to
She
answer.
taught us the value of passing down old traditions and
Honestly,
showed us
for
how to
a while, I
explore
wanted to
our
be a teacher.
imaginations. She
Science
picked
teacher
us
in
up
high
at our
school.
lows and raised us to
But
great
honestly,
heights.
I think that's kind of changed over
Mom
time. Where
means love.
I don't think I have the
Celebrate
right skill
Mother's
set,
Day with flowers and gifts
specifically
from
the right set
1-800-Flowers.com.
of I guess charisma. I'm lacking that, which isn't necessarily something I like succeed at really. So it'd be hard for me to be able to explain things, especially to teenagers. I'd probably get very nervous, and that's something that technically school would be able to teach you how to work with, which is something I could do. But I think for now, my job would be, I guess, a dream job. People might expect me to say like, oh, streaming or making Pokemon videos. No, I mean, that's nice. I don't think I would enjoy doing that full time. In my opinion, I think I need something more substantial, something I can go in and just enjoy doing. So I think right now would be to go work for the USGS, the U.S. Geological Survey, and monitor like volcanoes and stuff. I'm a scientist, probably so I love science, especially when it comes to geology. So something like that would be fascinating to me.
Your
if I
mom
could,
is going to be
be able to monitor
Happy Mother's
volcanoes,
Day. Happy Mother's Day.
earthquakes,
Happy Mother's Day.
something like that. Simple question, but works. I'm heckin' excited. It's something I'm working on at the moment. I will say, it's definitely something that I am slowly working on. I can't really say that I have like, oh, this is already set out in place, right? I already have a plan. I don't, but I am slowly working on something like that. For now, I'm just working. Working and trying to make YouTube videos, basically. Simple as that, my friends. Alright, so that's 240. It could literally take 900 eggs like it did for my Super Pokeboo. Or it could take another 20, or 10, or 15, or really any sort of amount. Okay. 240. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's randomize that question. What uncommon thing would you like to see become more common? What a strange question. Uncommon thing would I like to see become more common? Maybe, I don't know actually. Maybe like common sense. I don't know if that makes sense. What common thing would you? Well, uncommon thing. I would say maybe common sense. A lot of people seem to lack that at my workplace. for just simple things, right? People don't push their chair in, which it's stupid, but it's like one of my worst pet peeves when people don't push their chair in. And I'm like, it really doesn't take too much. So that's something I really wish could be more common, if people like took the time to really, think, oh, what's in my surrounding? What do I need to do? How can I make it better on someone today? And if it's just by pushing your chair in, it really does. It really does affect people like me. Like if I see you push your chair in, I'm gonna be really happy about that. It's a pet peeve. It really is. It's a stupid pet peeve, but it's like, it's something that helps me to see, the humanity in people if they do like that. It makes you sound like a really bad person, but like, I don't know. Common sense, probably. I would love to see a little bit like more common, to be honest. If that were the case, then that would be wonderful. I mean, other than that, other than saying like a simple, silly answer like that, maybe it would be nice to see. I don't know. I don't know, actually. I really don't. That's a really good question, to be honest. Something I would have to think about. And not get, like, too controversial, of course, but... Maybe attitude, for people as well. Like, you could say, maybe kindness, and that really is something I feel like that is still fairly common. It's just we don't see it very often. So, maybe that. Something like that. Interesting. It's an interesting question, I will say, at the least. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna you can have 4 questions here. What's something that's common today that humans will be embarrassed about doing in 50 years? Probably social media. As dumb as an answer as that is. Probably social media. I feel like a lot of people, like, in 50 years from now, like, social media will evolve, obviously, but, like, the form of social media that we have today, I feel like a lot of, like, kids in the future will be very embarrassed of, like, their parents or their grandparents. Because in, like, 50 years, you'll see the people who are just barely getting there, like, they'll be getting grandkids almost by that point. They'll be close to having grandchildren. Like people that grew up during the early 2000s. So I feel like early social media, like Instagram, and like Facebook and Twitter, I think a lot of children in the future are probably going to be very embarrassed of their grandparents, because like it's going to be something different. It's not going to be Instagram still. It's not going to be Snapchat still. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. In 50 years, these companies might still be thriving for all we know. But for now, like, I feel like a lot of kids are going to be very, very embarrassed about their grandparents, because their grandparents are going to make like stupid memes, like she should make the dab and stuff all the time, and they're going to be very embarrassed by that, which is funny. It really is. It's quite a funny thing. What's the most difficult choice you were asked to make? Yeah, we won't answer that one. Did you ever have a huge rival? Was the rivalry friendly or fierce? No, we don't need to answer that. What do you see happening in the future? I mean, this is like cliche, but like, I guess, I see myself having a family, of course. But I don't know much else. I don't really see much else at the moment. Okay, let's randomize some more questions. Has someone ever done a random act of kindness to you? My family does it all the time, which is cool. I don't know. We've had people help us like randomly at work, which is cool. which is, you know, we've had things like that happen before, which is always a nice situation. Other than that, I mean, maybe I haven't thought about it in a long time, but there could be something back in the day. What was a little thing? What little thing instantly tells you a person is good? What are all the funny questions? What are all the funny questions? Like, these are all really serious questions. I guess this is meant to be a icebreaker thing. I want all like the memes though. If you had to pick a single word to describe this year so far, what would it be? Better. Actually, no. Sheesh. That's what I would say if I describe 2021. Sheesh. Okay. That is 45. And then let's... Alright, we've got a bunch more. Let's grab this. I feel like such a zoomer with my phone camera in front of me. I feel like I'm taking a selfie. But I also feel like a nerd having like my computer, my phone, my iPad, my laptop. There's my watch. I've got all my nerd technology around me right now. Makes me feel like a nerd. Okay, let's randomize some more questions. Is there anyone that you're wondering about, and if they're okay? Is there anyone that you're wondering about, and if they're okay? Somebody I thought about like a little bit ago that like I haven't talked to in years. Like I mean, I think about like old part-timers that I've supervised about before. You know, I wonder what they're doing today. The other day, I thought about like my friends from like when I was in high school, which I haven't seen in like 8 years. I think 7, maybe 7 years. I guess no. I graduated in 2015, so 5, 6, yeah, 6, 7, probably 7 or 8 years because I moved high schools, and I didn't really get all that many friends in my second high school. So I haven't seen them since my sophomore year of high school, which has been quite a bit. So I think that's 7 years, 8 years. So I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if they're doing all right. You know, I know one of them. I looked up what he's doing. He's doing YouTube apparently, which is cool. He runs a kind of like a football and COD channel here on YouTube. If you want to look up what's his username? Shocker Gaming, I want to say.
These are Velo lozenges. You can just press,
he's
pop,
got a bunch of subs, which is awesome.
enjoy. Simple, right? Velo dissolvable nicotine lozenges. They dissolve,
and
the
COD
flavor
stuff.
doesn't.
So that's pretty cool.
Get yours now at
I thought that was pretty
velo.com.
awesome. I always thought of like a couple of my other friends. Like, there was one guy that I felt like maybe I was worried that maybe he went down the wrong path, or would have eventually, and I don't know. Because I've looked him up on social media and I can't find him. So I don't know. I hope that he's okay. I really do, because he was a cool guy. He was one of my closer friends. I always hope that he's all right. You know, of course, I haven't looked up all of them by any means, and I probably should, just to see what they're doing, because it'd be fascinating. But yeah, I always thought it was cool to look up people like that, and I found out that he was doing YouTube. You know, and I was like, whoa, that's awesome. So, I'm glad. You know, it's funny that, like, he was the person I played Pokemon with for the longest time. He was the one that I got into Pokemon. He was the reason I got into Pokemon way back in, like, 4th or 5th grade or something like that. I want to say 4th. Yeah, 4th grade. Yeah, it was 4th grade. It was 100% 4th grade. Like, way back in the day. This is when frickin' Fire and Leaf Green are coming out, basically. Uh, so he's the one that got me into Pokemon, right? You know, we played Pokemon for years together, and he kind of like fell out of it, and I kept going. And it's kind of funny that like nowadays I'm running a Pokemon YouTube channel, and so I have him to thank, and he's doing YouTube now. So it's like, it's awesome. It's awesome. I would love to do like a Soul Link with him, because man, that'd be cool. I gotta like approach him about that. I gotta see if he's, because I know he like messaged me like last year, and said that he was like he wanted to battle me. Like we should battle one sometime. I feel like because back in the day I sucked really bad at Pokemon. I sucked really bad. I suck nowadays. But I know a lot more than I did back in the day. So I feel like I could probably trash him if I battled him nowadays. But I kind of want to do a Soul Link with him. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Not gonna lie. You know, I might hit him up. I might hit him up and see if he'd be interested in like doing like a Soul Link or something. Cause that'd be kind of sick. I don't know if he still has interest. I hope he does. I really do. That'd be kind of sick. Yeah. You know, my number one fear with this is that I'm too entrenched in like what I'm saying that I won't notice that one's shiny, and I'll just put it in the box and like move it over to Pokemon Home and then like never see it again. I always worry about doing that because people have done that in the past, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious when they find out, wow, that was actually shiny. Okay, one more question. Let's look at some questions. What are your favorite 5 words at the moment? What a strange question. Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't know. I mean, I don't at the moment. That's kind of a weird question to ask. Five favorite words. This is words I say a lot. I mean, I say nya a lot recently, which so I think nyas is like my top 5 favorite words of like all the time. Anyway, something like nya, sheesh, something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I guess I can't really say 5. That's kind of weird. If it's raining outside, what activity do you want to do? What activity do you most want to do? Most want to do. These are weird, really weird. Can't breathe. Can't read. Can't talk. Yeah. I don't know. Play Pokemon. Stream. Oh, both really good opportunities for when it's raining outside, when there's not much to do. Honestly, I have like some sort of, well, I don't really necessarily have it, but I have like a, my mood change has been on the seasons and stuff. But I really like it when it rains. Very atmospheric, especially when, like, it doesn't need to be crazy rain by any means, but like if it's just nicely raining, that smell on the concrete's great. I like opening my window. I have the roof above me, so it's like the water doesn't come in. But it's just nice and relaxing and peaceful. You can like watch movies or play Pokemon. Just something like that. I guess I could always put on like rain noise in the background if I really wanted to. And I've done some things like that before. But it's just, it's nice. Just raining. Wouldn't say there's anything necessarily I would want to do when I'm, while it's raining. Streaming is a good opportunity, I guess. Working on a video. Stuff I normally do, I suppose. But still nice, nonetheless, having rain in the background. Let's get some more questions going. I'm trying to get eggs still so I can collect up as much as I can. It's 3:30 almost. I might try to go to I'm probably going to try to go. I want to try to go for a while. I mean, we've just hit about an hour on like I just hit an hour on like the start of the stream. But when I like started hatching eggs, I think I'm like 15 minutes away from that being an hour. But we'll try to go to probably 3:40 or 3:50. I've got to be out of here like basically 4:30. So, and I've got to clean. I want to clean this up so I don't have this be a mess when I get home and have to deal with it then. But because I mean, I could leave it up for tomorrow to stream again, but really, because I sleep on the ground, I need to sleep right here. The only way I could figure that out is like I need to really figure out like a setup, especially for television like use. Like it's fine for me to record like behind me right now. Of course, when I'm if I'm recording just audio, and of course my computer can still be back there, and I can sit at my desk. But when I don't have, when I need my Switch to be connected, I've got to have the computer over here, and so on and so forth. And of course, I want to use my TV. I paid a lot of money for it, so it's like I want to use it. I could just literally not use it and just string the thing across, but it's just, I don't know. You want to use it. You want to use it. But yeah. All right, let's get some more questions going. What was your most recent experience of going down the rabbit hole? Strange. What a strange question. Gosh, I would have to say like watching some. I don't know if they're really going down the rabbit hole. Like, I mean, I occasionally will watch, so a couple YouTubers that are really, really good in the horror genre. If you ever heard of Nexpo, I highly recommend Nexpo. He does a magnificent job at tonal stuff, and especially with the mysteries that he covers. He mostly does internet mysteries, but it's really fascinating stuff. So he brings you down the rabbit hole. Top Fives brings you down the rabbit hole a lot, if you know Top Fives. They're more of like a paranormal, supernatural channel. And I guess this goes into the question down before. What obscure interests do you have? Obscure interests for me is 100% kind of more on that side, like the paranormal and supernatural stuff. I mean, I try not to like focus on it, of course, because it's like I don't personally believe, a lot of this stuff. But I like to listen to them and hear about them. And if it comes down to it, and I believe some things, and I do. But yeah, so that's like some obscure that I do. I like ghost stuff. I like cryptid stuff. I like mysteries. I'm that kind of person, man. I like that kind of stuff. Even if I don't believe in them, I still like it. It's fun. But yeah, both really good questions, to be honest. I highly recommend Nexpo and Top Fives. I actually recommend a channel called Bedtime Stories as well, if you are interested in like more. I mean, each one has their own kind of feel to them. For instance, like I said before, Nexpo is more internet mystery. He goes into that kind of stuff, kind of disturbing things that he finds around the internet as well. He has a really good series about that. Top Fives is more about like ghosts and stuff. They do aliens occasionally and stuff, but most of the time it's about supernatural, paranormal events. Bedtime Stories is a channel that's really interesting. The way they do things, they kind of narrate the whole story and go into like the theories and stuff. They do a really dang good job at it. It's a fantastic channel that I highly recommend. They illustrate a lot of this stuff and just go into narration on the story that's specifically being covered, whether it being, you know, fictional or not. Because I think some of them are fictional that they cover, but there's some really interesting ones on there. But they mostly cover a lot of alien stuff, so it's very fascinating, and they do cryptid stuff as well. So, but yeah, that's some obscure hobby for I have obscure interest. I don't know about hobby, but interest. I was at one point going to start a channel that was more about that kind of stuff. In fact, I have the name already on YouTube. I already have the channel there. And maybe I will do it one day, but for now, like, it's not really something I'm gonna start doing. But that's an obscure interest I have right there. Let's get some questions. What's something that you don't completely, or something you completely don't understand? We won't get into that, you know. How do you entertain yourself when you're bored? I go to sleep. I go to sleep most of the time when I'm bored, which is quite sad. Or I try to get people on Discord and try to play some games, but not everybody's interested, not at least in some of the games. So, sleep. If you could assign one household chore to someone else, what would it be? I don't know. I mean, it's like my personality, I guess. Like, why would I assign it to someone else if I can do it myself? If I do it myself, you know, I don't mind, then why not do it myself? I don't know. I don't know. How would a random stranger describe you? How accurate would that be? What? Like, if they just met me? That depends on, like, where, like, I am. Like, I have a different personality. Well, not different personality, but, like, I'm different where, you know, depending on the situation. Like, I'm different at work. I'm different, you know, around my family, and I'm different on, like, YouTube. But I don't know. Like, I guess it depends. You know, if you wanted to say, like, a random person at work, I suppose that they would say that I probably look very depressed or angry. Because, you know, and that's a character flaw of me. I don't necessarily want to talk to anybody when it comes down to it. You know, because I don't want them. I don't want to be bothered, and they don't want to be bothered. But, you know, if you do talk to me, I try to be cordial and nice.
Racing for a great deal on the Honda Civic sedan.
So,
Only
I don't
at
know.
the Honda Dream Garage.
I'll probably
Springfield.
ornery. I just have that resting ornery face, unfortunately. So, interesting question. What's something uncomfortable but you feel everyone should experience? What's something uncomfortable but you feel everyone should experience at least once in their life? Uncomfortable. I mean, I would say something that someone everyone should experience in their life is having some sort of, like, a menial job. Just so they know, like, especially if they're, you know, going directly into something higher end, you know, that's when they know that, you know, that their employees or lower end employees matter more than they think. But something uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. I guess, you know, I wouldn't say everybody should stream, but it can be very uncomfortable when you don't really have anybody in chat. So I don't know if that should be something everyone should experience, though. But I'm sure there's other things. What's something that you don't use regularly that you wish you didn't have to? Wait, what's something that you use regularly that you wish you didn't have to? I don't know. That's a good question. keys, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think there's anything necessarily that I'm like super upset that I use. I wouldn't be like uber upset. Interesting question, at least. Okay, let's get that going. We need to update the number. There's 5 more. I probably have quite a few in the boxes now. I probably don't need to collect much more, but I will. Probably. Okay, that's 260. Beautiful. Okay. What do you know how to do that's useless? Why are these questions so weird? I don't know. What do I know to do that's so useless? Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. What assumption have you made that end up being completely incorrect? That's like personalized stuff. Try that. What's the one thing that you seem to constantly lose? Love. I'm just kidding. I'm usually pretty good about keeping things in track, around me. I don't necessarily lose things as much as before. I did lose. What did I lose? I guess this really goes into Minecraft, but I lost my chest plate. I think that's definitely something that I actually could say. Something that I seem to constantly lose. Is like the problem is we use elytras so much that when you have a chest plate in your inventory, like you never use it, and so when you need it, you never have it on you. And I've lost mine. I don't know where it is, and it kind of makes me upset. Same with my axe. Well, actually, you know what? I say my axe. I actually like that burnt. I want to say something like that. It got destroyed, which is unfortunate. I think it got destroyed when I was fighting a wither. But yeah, a chest plate. Duh. Nothing in real life really, but a chest plate. Would you consider yourself decisive or indecisive? Indecisive. Completely indecisive. I am really bad at making decisions. Something I definitely need to improve upon. IMO. I suck at it. Eevees! Eevees, okay. What is something that you feel is unacceptable that is still being done today? That feels very political as the problem. Something unacceptable that is still being done today? Maybe like smoking or vaping. I feel like we've learned, people learned their lesson with that, but it still happens. It's better. I could say that it's definitely better. I haven't seen many people smoke recently, which is cool. But maybe like we could be better about like vaping, especially when it comes down to like. I like having my windows down right when I'm driving my car. And a lot of people like to vape out their windows, and it goes into my car, and I'm not a big fan of how vape smells. Because it makes me cough, and
Every
just
Our
doesn't smell
Garage
nice.
is inspired by
So
our racing
I
spirit.
guess vaping. I'll say vaping on that.
Racing
Especially
for a
vaping
great
outside,
deal
out of your
on the
car.
redesigned Honda
That
Wrist.
just feels
Only
like
at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
maybe you shouldn't do that. But that's completely other people. How do you best like your ice cream? Ooh, questions. That's a good question, my dude. I like Ben and Jerry's. Mostly. I liked Ben and Jerry's. In fact, I might get some today. Because that sounds really stinking good. But I like their half-baked, which is like half of it is baked products. So you have cookie dough and brownies and, you know, stuff like that. All mixed in throughout it, and it's really, really stupid good. So anything cookie dough or peanut butter related in ice cream is fantastic. That is my weakness. If you give me peanut butter cookie dough ice cream, then I will love you. Especially because they have the peanut butter half-baked as well, which I don't know if I like it as much as regular half-baked, but they're both really stinking good. Really stinking good. Ben & Jerry's is just wonderful. I'm glad that we have that. Thank you, Vermont. How have you ever been at an event that you think will one day be in the history books? No. I don't really go to anything as a thing. I don't really go anywhere. I mean, unless I'm unfortunately in a situation, you know, where there's an attack or something, then no, I have not. And I've never done anything like that. It would be cool to go to like an Olympics. That's something I would love to go to one day, which could, you know, very well be in history books for, you know, certain situations. So, not necessarily. I don't think I updated it. Shoot. Number 65. Yeah, so no, I don't think I have. What is the most unique cloud you've ever seen in the sky? Bruh, I've seen some cool clouds in the sky. So, in the context of this question being asked, obviously people are going to be like, oh, you know, like I saw a dog, or, you know, I saw like a refrigerator shape. No, I would go into like crazy real life clouds that are like super cool. I've seen some wall clouds that are just like, bruh, they're cool. Wall clouds are typically, you found them around like tornadoes, but of course they can happen none the least. There's some other clouds. I'm trying to think of the name. They mostly form over larger mountains, and they're more swirly, which is very, very cool, and they're rare as well. So I've seen some of those, which is amazing. Literally, you've asked the same questions. What restaurant do you refuse to eat at, and why? That's funny, actually. That's really funny. So today, the reason I'm going to work today, which is Saturday, I don't normally go to work on Saturdays. The reason we're going today is that the upper management complained about one of our cafes that we have on campus, right? We have in one of our buildings, the library, the Commons building. And it's really bad. Like, really dirty, nasty. Something I don't think that I would recommend eating at all. And so that's why I know I've never eaten there, don't want to eat there. I tell people not to because it's gross. Of course, we're going to clean it today, but they're just going to go back to being the way they were before. They're not going to learn from this is a problem. But like, yeah, no, that I will never eat there. Never. If you had a choice, would you rather be too hot or too cold? Too hot. If you could play a prank on any historical figure, who would it be? Who would it pick, and what prank would you do? What the frick? I mean, I mean, think about historical stuff. It depends on like whether you're being mean or funny. I don't know. I don't know, man. That seems like a silly question. It's funny because I want silly questions. What was the last meltdown? What was the last meltdown that you witnessed? Myself? I don't know. I haven't really ever seen many like public freakouts, to be honest. I watch a lot on YouTube. It's kind of an addiction of mine, but like, I don't know if I've really seen that many public freakouts in the past. I saw this lady that was going to the store the other day. This was before the mask mandate was lifted in Utah. But she was stopped by the employee and said, you know, are you going to wear a mask? Or try to say, do you guys need masks? And they said, oh, I'm just going to go in and get this. And they kind of started arguing about that. But that was like the last time I saw anything like that. But it wasn't like meltdown crazy. It was just like, okay, I don't want to wear a mask, so I'll leave. Something like that. Who's the luckiest person you know? Naxer. Naxer is very lucky, and he when he plays video games, he's dang good at it. And I feel like he gets lucky about a lot of things. You have to name one thing that makes you stand out from others. What would that be? I guess my countdown? If you're like on the YouTube stake, like it's unique. It's very unique to me. Yeah, countdown on YouTube. Maybe in real life. I try not to, you know, be profane as much as I can in real life. I'm bad with that online. I'm very profane online. I don't swear. You know, probably could stand out a little bit better. I don't say swear words. Oh, something like that. I don't know. Polo shirts, I guess. In fact, I wear the same green polo shirt like every weekend. It's kind of wild. Okay. Let's randomize a couple more questions. I don't know if I'm gonna go for too much longer. I'm trying to go until about 4. Hopefully we can get this on easy. What's your story about breaking the law? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, well, I guess I did drive down a median. Well, like, you know, like the strip of grass in between highways in America. I drove in that once. I went the wrong way. So what I was doing was I went. This was really confusing because I was driving to the Grand Canyon, and I went down some really weird thing after getting gas somewhere in Arizona, and it was strange. I didn't know how it was set up, and honestly, the way I was following looked like the way you were supposed to go. What I was ended up doing was going the wrong way down the highway, because there were separate roads for each direction, so I was ended up going down the wrong direction. So I had to drive into the grass and onto the other side of the road. So technically, that's like the most illegal thing I've done. I think. I don't think so. Can't think of anything else. I would say if any illegal things I've done, it's been like car related. Those are all kind of dumb. Do you wish that you had what do you wish you had more talent doing? Probably editing, and like art, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not necessarily an artist. I don't necessarily, fancy myself as someone who enjoys drawing or, doing things like that. But I do like graphic design and stuff like that, setting up, layouts and thumbnails. Of course, I like doing stuff like that. But I definitely think like editing, probably is something that I wish I had more talent in. And as soon as I get back into, getting these videos out, I think that'll definitely help improve upon my editing skills, especially with the video I am like setting up right now. That's gonna 100% improve upon my editing skills because it's gonna be a lot. But yeah, editing. What's the strangest situation you've ever found yourself in? I feel like I've been in some really weird situations. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What's something that you've never seemed tired of doing? I never seem to get tired of doing. Shining hunting? I guess I could get tired of it, but like shining hunting is a good one. I really never seem to get tired of like playing Minecraft as much. I mean, I get burnt out occasionally, but really, I mean, yeah. Minecraft, shining hunting, video games, really. What's something? Oh no. Do you have any memories before the age of 5? No, I don't. I don't think so, at least. I probably would have remembered that by now if that was the case. No, not really. Oh, I don't think I updated the number. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to get used to this again. I haven't streamed Shining Hunting in a while. What's something interesting about you that few people know? I don't know. I have a double jointed thumb. It's interesting, I guess. I was waiting for my thumb to appear on the camera. There it is. The ultra low latency isn't that good. Have you ever taken a long shot that worked out? I don't think so. I mean, these are really these that I would have to like have kind of thought about before, like doing a thing like this, but I don't think so. What is the last thing that truly disappointed you? The split from the split of the 1.17 update. I think that's something that truly disappointed me. We were going to update to season 5, and again, like I said before, I completely understand and I support them doing that, but it's disappointing. That's what I'm saying. It's disappointing. What is something that will instantly annoy you? Instantly annoy me. People don't push their chairs in. Yeah, that's instantly annoying. Or no. If people walk across where I've mopped, that will instantly annoy me. That is so bad. I don't know why people do that. It's so frustrating, especially when they see me mopping. They just blatantly ignore it. That will annoy me immediately. 100%. What assumption? No, we agree. Is time currently passing quickly or slowly for you? I would say Probably quickly. I don't know if it's like slowly. I feel like it's been pretty quick today. I mean, I said it was a long day, but like a lot has happened. But I don't know if it was slow. I think it's been pretty quick today. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's almost 4 o'clock. It feels like I woke up like an hour ago. But yeah. Okay. That's probably going to be the last little batch here, unfortunately. Because I just don't have the time. I've got to get going here. But yeah. Let me put these away real quick. We'll update the number to 180 or 280. My bad. Alright, so we got 280. Which is, you know, I'd say it's a decent number enough. And again, I haven't had 280 on stream, obviously, but I do
Everything
these off camera every so often.
is
And
inspired
I'll
by
add
our
up if I do
racing
that off
spirit.
camera. So
Racing
anyway,
for a great deal on Honda
thank you guys
CRV.
for watching.
Only
I'm going to
at
end the stream
Honda
off here.
Dream Garage
I've got to go to
Springville.
work in about 50 minutes or so, or no, probably 30 to 40 minutes. So I need to go get ready, and clean up all the stuff from the stream, so I don't have to do this later. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching the stream. I know that it's been kind of a quiet, like, uncomfortable stream, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, you know, and I'm hoping that everything will be all right. And so hopefully we'll have some videos out pretty soon for you guys. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.